Alrighty, race fans and YouTubers, welcome back to another edition of Track Review. Here we're going to look at Life Like Racing's Renegade Racers. It's their version of sprint cars. It's kind of an interesting thing. Pretty cool looking, a lot of sets. I think Tyco, maybe even Tomy or Aurora, one of these other companies, had done sprint cars at some point in time. These, I think, might have been a little more plentiful in that. Box art's pretty fair. I think it could be better, but gets the job done. Just initially thinking that they probably could have had a little better flavor if they'd have molded the track in brown to where it really would indicate like it's a dirt track or something. That would have made the play experience probably a lot more interesting in that. But anyway, we'll open this up and shake this out and see what we got. Alright, here's the set as you pull it out of the box. Pretty typical for Life Like. They give you a nice cardboard tray. Everything is wired down. Nothing's flopping around. So hopefully nothing gets damaged in transit. I think it's a very thoughtful approach. So it's a brand new set, and we'll shake it out here on the table in just a second. Okay, we've got the set taken out of the box. We've gone through, we've buffed the pieces to clean them up, make sure they work good. One thing about this particular set that I noticed is the track pieces here are molded very, very well. These are exceedingly clean and crisp pieces. It's almost like they had new tooling at that point in time. I didn't see a date anywhere on anything. Yeah, here it is, in 2005. So probably at some point in time they did have some new tooling made at that point, because the 9-inch turns and the 15-inch straights are really, really nice. We've got the two cars here. Very good graphics on them. They're T-chassis. And we've gone on ahead and put some super tires on one. So when we get this thing set up, we'll be able to tell, you know, what difference the tires makes on these. One thing I wanted to point out on this particular set, this set was produced at a time when they came with a limited lifetime warranty. The policy, I believe, was started when the brand was in Baltimore and carried over for a brief time when the brand was moved to Milwaukee by Walthers. Really, at the end of the day, it's probably more of a marketing promotion than anything else, because it is a limited lifetime warranty, which means it does not cover wear and tear. It only covers defects. So anybody that thinks they're going to return a car or something because it's full of cat fuzz and the kids have stripped the gears out or whatever, that's not defects. That's wear and tear. It's not any different than if, you know, you go down and you buy your nice Mac Daddy four-wheel drive pickup truck, you go out mudding in the thing, you hit a stump, you know, and you break the left front spindle and you go back to the dealer, he's not going to cover that, right? So that's where we're at on this. You know, if a track piece breaks or whatever, maybe. You know, if the frame of the car breaks, maybe. But, you know, you have to be honest about this. Wear and tear is not covered. This is only for manufacturing defects. So, if you have any questions, you know where to call me. Thank you. Alright, we have our set put down here on the living room floor. Actually, if you put the guardrails on the turn pieces before you put them together, it goes quite well. I learned that the hard way. Once you, in fact, putting the guardrails on the turns before you assemble the track is just, it's so easy, it's stupid. And then once you have those pieces together, it snaps together very, very quickly. Not frustrating at all. We've tested the cars to see that they have continuity, and they do run. So we're going to crank this thing up just as you would if you were going to do it for the first time. down a limit there. Okay. Okay, so we can tell pretty quick that the car with the factory tires runs good, but it's a little loose. It's not terrible, not like you have some other set that has a lot of stunt parts or whatever where the car has got to go upside down or whatever, like the skateboard set. We have a lot of elevation changes. The cars do run better when you do put the super tires on them. They're just better tires. It's a little less frustrating, but all in all, not too terribly bad. And out of the box, this has been a good one. I mean, it just meets all expectations right away. Quality molding on the track, everything went together well, nice and clean, and I was very impressed with the quality of it in that time period, 2005. So that's it. It would probably be a little more interesting if it was molded out of brown track, so it looks more like a dirt racing situation. But other than that, I think it's a fine little piece.